Sitting here today with head women's basketball coach Cara Consuegra. Cara, non-conference schedule's been out. Now it's time to get the Conference USA schedule released. 18 games this year. Just your thoughts on entering the second year in the league.
We're really excited about being our second year in Conference USA. Adding Western Kentucky to the league has just helped boost the women's basketball play. We're really excited about having them, and I think that the league is wide open this year. Obviously, a lot of really great teams. We got a chance to adjust to them a little bit last year, but there's been a lot of high turnover with a ton of just outstanding seniors who graduated. So I think it's going to be a great race. It's going to be a lot of good competition, and we're really looking forward to it.
As part of that 18-game schedule, you get to play 5 teams twice, 3 kind of on the eastern side, Old Dominion, Western Kentucky, and Marshall, and 2 out west, North Texas and Rice, even though the league's not divided into divisions. Just your thoughts on 18 games and then having those 2 games apiece against those 5 opponents.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I think any time that you can create great competition within your league, I think that's really important. And the opportunity to have to play a couple teams twice and be able to adjust in your game plan, adjust in your scout. I just think it creates for a lot more parity in the league and great competition. You don't have to beat a team one time along your path for a championship. You're going to have to beat teams multiple times. You're going to be challenged in different ways, and obviously 18 games leaves a lot of opportunities to mix things up. And so I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to get started.
Last year, first year in the league, didn't see a lot of teams prior to that, so you weren't very familiar. Did some advanced scouting, but didn't really know what each team would bring until you got a chance to play them. Now you've been in the league for a year, a little more familiar with each program. How beneficial could that be? Yeah,
I think it's really helpful. I think any time that you move into a new league and you just haven't played teams, as much as you watch them on film, it's never quite the same when you're there, obviously on the court in person. On the game day. So, that was certainly difficult for us, as many teams who entered the league with us at the same time. And so I think just having that familiarity of knowing the teams, knowing the coaches, knowing their style is certainly going to be a help, particularly to us, because I think our staff and our program just does such a diligent job in our scouting and adjusting things game by game. Our players do a really good job knowing the scouting report, and so for us, I think in particular that will give us a lot of help in terms of just, again, knowing the teams and feeling a lot more comfortable.
One league newcomer this year, Western Kentucky, a program that has 3 Final Fours in its history, 1 national championship game appearance. What do you know about the Lady Toppers and what they bring to the league?
Well, I do know that they traditionally have been a really great women's basketball program, and the opportunity to go and play there, I'm excited about. Anytime you go on the road into a great environment, just like last year when we had to play at Middle, was one of our favorite games of the year, because you're going in front of a passionate group of fans who care about women's basketball and obviously care about their team, but care about women's basketball, and those are the types of environments that are fun to play in. I know Western is coming off an NCAA tournament appearance. I know they're very, very good, and so as I said earlier, they're going to add so much to our league, and we're really excited to have them.
2 of the top return teams from last year, Middle Tennessee and UTEP, both come into town, don't have to travel to either of those places. Getting those teams here in Holton Arena in front of our fans, what does that mean? Yeah,
I think it's great. Obviously, you have 2 programs who have traditionally been very, very good, and going to their plays, we won at UTEP last year, so I know that they're going to come back and be very competitive with us, and had a very close, tough loss at Middle last year, and so to get them on our home court will be exciting. So definitely looking forward to those games as well as every other one on the schedule.
There's 7 new venues, 7 new road trips this year around the league. By the end of this year being up, we'll have been in every different arena around the conference. How exciting is it to go to these new places? You already touched on Western a little bit, but overall throughout the league, getting to see some different venues and different environments.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. I mean, certainly to understand and know our teams better in our league, you have to go and play on their home court, and so we get that opportunity to fill out the rest of the schedule with that this year, and also, like we've talked about, just giving our players to go and play in a different environment, in a different place, traveling to a different area of the country. That's important to us, and I know our players look forward to it. They like to see different places. They like to see different arenas, different environments. And we traditionally have been a pretty good team on the road, so we certainly are going to hope to be able to continue that this season.
Lastly, conference tournament gets moved to Birmingham this year, not in El Paso. Just your thoughts on the conference tournament being closer to Charlotte.
Yeah, I was really excited when I heard that UAB was awarded our conference tournament in Birmingham because it's close to Charlotte. I think it's about a 6-hour or so drive, so our fans will be able to get down there. Obviously, with our men's and women's team being there is a huge advantage, just in terms of our fans being able to go to one place to see both teams and being in driving distance. So we played down at UAB last year. I was impressed with their facilities. Their arena is great. Everybody was friendly there, so I know that they'll do just an outstanding job hosting it. And I'm looking forward to all of Niner Nation being down there to support us.
All right, Cara, sounds like another exciting Conference USA schedule, and we'll look forward to that season starting off here in January. Be here before we know it.
That's right. Thanks.